Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and for today's video we will be having the types of graphs. Yes, you heard it right, the different types of graphs that we use in your statistical data. And the module is still this one. And we are now on the last objective, which is you're going to use appropriate graphs to represent organized data such as pie chart, bar graph, line graph, histogram, and ogive. But since you are still on grade 7, let's just focus on the basics. We are going to have line graph, bar graph, pie graph or pie chart, and the histogram. Now let's proceed to the first, which is the line graph. When we say line graph, it is used to show changes between two quantitative data. The two quantities are graphed in a rectangular coordinate plane in which one quantity is plotted along the horizontal axis and the other along the vertical axis. So these axes are like this. Dito sa point na to. Yan. In this part, we can see the number of eggs as an example being used. Dito sa may vertical axis ay yung number of eggs. At dito sa horizontal axis are the days in a week. So as we can see, we can interpret this data na noong Sunday, meron siyang nakuhang 320, and then yung pinakamaraming kuha ay noong Wednesday, which is 450, and the lowest is on Friday, which is 280. Ganon ang pag-interpret ng line graph. So kung makikita mo na dyan kung ano ang inire-representa ng bawat linya. Next, we have the bar graph. When we say bar graph, it uses bars or rectangles that may be drawn horizontally or vertically to represent a certain information. Now, ganito siya. In other graphs, we only used one rectangle kung iisa lang yung data mo. Pero kung dalawa, you can use two graphs, or kung tatlo, okay lang din, basta magko-compare sila. Now, same pa rin, just like the line graph na may vertical axis at may horizontal axis. In this vertical axis, the number of boys or girls or the number of students, while in this horizontal are those years or school years. The color blue rectangle or bar represents the number of boys, and the orange rectangle or bar represents the number of girls. So as you can see in this graph na noong 2009 to 2010, mas marami yung girls. Noong 2010-2011, mas marami yung girls. And now we can see that the highest number of students were in the year 2013 and 2014. Dito na. Wherein yung number of boys ay 593, which is near to 600. At same with the girls, 508, which is near to 600 also. But the number of boys is greater than the number of girls. And that's how you interpret a bar graph. Let's proceed to the pie graph or the pie chart. When we say pie graph or pie chart, it is represented by a circle divided into parts showing the relationships among parts and relationships of the part of the whole. So, ganito siya. May percentage siya, and we are going to use 360 degrees because one revolution is equal to 360 degrees. Each portion has a degree measurement, and this pie graph shows the different animes the students are watching. So the blue represents Naruto, dito One Piece, dito naman Attack of Titan, dito yung Slam Dunk, Ice Shield 21, and the Flame of Recca. So as you can see, pinakamaliit dito yung flame of Reka, which is only 6%. Ito siya, yung green. Pinakamalaki dyan yung One Piece, which is 36%. And now we proceed to the histogram. When we say histogram, it is a diagram consisting of rectangles whose area is proportional to the frequency of the variable and whose width is equal to the class interval. So, ito siya. For example, we have this. You measure the height of every tree in the orchard in centimeters. So in this vertical axis are the number of trees and the horizontal axis are the height of the trees in centimeters. So as we can see, there are 50 trees with the height of 250 to 300 centimeters, and there are 30 trees which measures 150 to 200 centimeters. Yan. So, pinakamadami yung trees na nagkaka-measure ng 250 to 300 centimeters, as we can see in this histogram. So, let's try. The pie chart below shows the percentages of types of transportation used by 800 students to come to school. So we are going to answer the following. Using this pie chart, how many students in the school come to school by bicycle? So ang tinatanong dito ay yung bilang ng students, hindi yung percentage. So we can compute that as 45% of 800, which is the total number of students, and using our computation we have 360 students. Yan, there are 360 students who walk by bicycle. Now let's have the other one. How many students do not walk to school? So do not walk to school, then lahat na to, 30 plus 10, 40 plus 45, 85%. So, 85% of 800 is now 680 students. So, that's the number of students who do not walk to school. So, they use bus, car, or bicycle. Yan. So, that's how you compute for the number of students in a pie chart. Use your knowledge on the percentage, base, and rate. So let's try again this one. It is an example of a line graph. So in this part, the vertical axis contains the number of animals and the horizontal axis contains the year. In which year did the zoo have the largest number of animals? So, largest number ay yan, yung 600, which is in the year 2002. Woo! What is the increase of the animals in the zoo from 1999 to 2001? So, in the year 1999, there are 200 animals, and in 2001, there are 500. So, 500 minus 200, we have 300. And in number 3, between what year have the number of animals increased the highest? So, the highest is in the year, ito, yung increase ay in the year 2001 to 2002. Nagets nyo na guys? So, kung nagets nyo, it's your turn. Open your modules and do the activities assigned to you by your teacher. Thank you for watching and God bless you all. So, that ends our lesson for today and I hope you learned something. See you again on my next lesson. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe and click the notification bell below for more updates and more videos. This is your teacher Aubrey, signing off.